This is Chris Vanberg, and today's specific video is really about people that are suffering with osteoarthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, or any type of osteoporosis. And let's explain what all those are. Osteo is generally described as the natural degradation of bones. So if it's in your joints, a lot of times it's osteoarthritis. If it's in your bones, it's osteoporosis. But this degradation that they generally call natural can be reversed when you have the right vitamins and minerals in your system. Then there's rheumatoid arthritis. Rheumatoid arthritis is where the autoimmune system, your immune system, is now attacking parts of your body and causing this same type of damage. So it's attacking your joints or it's attacking your bones, and it's causing this degradation. So my first experience with this was actually with my mother. First, we had helped her with her fibromyalgia, and we were able to reverse her symptoms after about 5 months. But she also was still getting these blisters. Her joints had been degrading for a long time. The blisters were bone spurs coming out of her joints, and acid was trying to eat them up. And she had to have knuckles replaced. And what's funny is I noticed I was getting these same little blisters. So I was getting this natural sort of osteoarthritis degradation in my joints. So I did the research, and it was like everybody that you think or you hear about is always about calcium. And then I did some research, and America has like 4 times the calcium intake of a lot of third world countries. Yet we have like 2 or 3 times the incident rate of osteoarthritis, osteoporosis, and this degradation of our bones, even though we have a ridiculous amount of calcium in our diets. So where is the give and take? Calcium pills often aren't digested at all. In fact, you can Google x-rays and you can see Centrum or these calcium pills undigested in the system all the way through it. So that's not helping. Then if you look, what you can look up is there's a lot of different vitamins and minerals that are actually even more possibly key important roles in building bones, cartilage, and joints back. They are vitamin K, vitamin D, magnesium, silica, and boron. Now, these are all found in some very, very common foods that we can talk about. Now, the most important to me that I've done the research on is actually silica. Silica is important for our hair, skin, our nails, our bones. It is like the most common building block our body uses to rebuild structure. So the #1 food for silica is a cucumber. The #2 is a plum. And the study goes, in Japanese women that were over the age of 35, they were naturally losing 1 to 2% bone degradation per year. And that is pretty common throughout the world in women. Now, women have been taking calcium for a long time, and it hasn't been stopping the effect. Now, I say calcium is important, but it might not be the most important one. So they put these women on 3 plums a day for a year, changed nothing else about their diet. 3 plums a day per year. The average woman in the study gained 5% bone density over the course of the year. So instead, on average, losing 1 to 2%, they gained 5% bone density. So it shows you that the building blocks that is required, calcium is like bone. So taking in bone doesn't really help. Taking in the building block to rebuild your bone does. Right? Vitamin K is also very important. It can be found in things like Swiss chard. Swiss chard is only a little bit, so you would have to eat a lot of vitamin K from your Swiss chard, or you can get supplements like nattokinase, which is a fermented soy, or you can also get horsetail supplement, which is actually an herb that grows here in Texas. Boron is found in a lot of nuts, so like almonds or walnuts. It's also found in avocado. We talk about that one a lot. It's one of my favorite foods on the planet. And then let me talk about vitamin D. Hopefully you're getting your sunlight. If not, eat some mushrooms. They're great dietary additive, really high in vitamin D. So that would give you all the scope and compass to rebuild your bone density in your body, which is imperative for almost everybody. And I say that because everybody's going to have natural bone degradation, but if you're struggling with arthritis, massively increase your silica intake, get the vitamin D, get the vitamin K, and get some boron in your system, and magnesium too. I recommend Epsom salt baths. right? Because they can, your skin is like a filter, so you absorb the necessary sodium and magnesium through your skin, and it upregulates quickly the amount of magnesium in your body. So now the only difference here is rheumatoid arthritis. Now, rheumatoid arthritis is an autoimmune system, and my personal belief is, and first let me just say, doctors don't really know. They have blood tests to know if your immune system is attacking it, but they don't know the cause. Like so many diseases in America, they don't actually know the cause, and they're just trying to treat the symptoms. I believe the cause is that you're taking in building blocks your body doesn't like. Your immune system is in hyperactivity. So I don't know how necessarily to stop your immune system from being in hyperactivity, but I do know how to calm it down, okay? And I know these are not things you're often told, but this is very, very important for any autoimmune disease specifically. One is get your food allergies checked, okay? Everybody has food allergies. I don't care who you are, you might not. The only reason most people know if they have a food allergy is their throat closed up, or they broke out in hives, or they had some crazy, terrible reaction. But those are severe allergies. You have these mild and moderate intolerances and allergies to food that you don't know about. So you test anybody against 300 foods, they're gonna fail for 30 at least. And it's important to know those foods because they cause immune stimulation, increased white blood cell count, and that anything that's causing your immune to be stimulated and active more when you have an autoimmune disease is bad. Make sense? The other one is what they call leukocytosis. And what that is that's immune stimulation from cooked food, right? And so the practice of eating a raw food diet when you have an autoimmune disease causes your immune system to calm down. Because cooked food, something about it changes the molecular structure and it increases white blood cell count dramatically. And so the practice of raw food is, it doesn't have to be 100% raw meal, but at least 50% of every meal is raw food. Or you can do these slow cooking temperatures. Look, in America, we got in this habit of cooking all of our fruits and vegetables, which was really not necessary for some reason. And we overcook our food. So here's the practice. Taking in a raw food diet. Eat the nutrients your body needs to repair the damage that your body is causing. And if you or anybody you know is really struggling and is in a lot of pain, have them reach out. We will help them with a food plan to help them reverse. I'm doing this video for a specific person, but I know a lot of people require this information to heal their body. And the last thing I will say is that a lot of people are struggling with pain. There are powerful foods out there like ginger that have what's called COX-2 inhibitors. It's the same kind of medication that painkillers use, that they block the pain receptors. But this one's all natural, no side effects. You can actually cut up the ginger, you can boil it in some water with some like goji berries, and you can make what they call like fire water, which is just a drink that you can drink that will totally take away the pain, but without any harmful side effects like painkillers will. So, it's Chris Bamberg. If you don't make time for your wellness, you will make time for your illness. Have a blessed day. And please, if this information was valuable to you, or you know somebody that is struggling with arthritis, osteoporosis, or osteoarthritis, have them reach out and watch this video. Have a blessed day.